10 go down in the race number 3, which is a Class 2 contest over the 1,000 metres here. It's a good one as well, headed by Not Listening to Me. The blinkers go back on. He's been behind Hot King Prawn on his last 2 starts, as has Jumbo Luck. Wishful Thinker, big win at Happy Valley last time out over the 1,200 metres. Baltic Whisperer, 2-time course and distance winner. Bravo Watchman's 3 from 5 course and distance. Keep Moving, also a dual winner course and distance. Solomon Bay goes up in class. He tries the 1,000 metres here for the first time. And Breeders' Star, Keith Young taking a couple of pounds off, was behind Starlights last time out. It was a big winner of midweek. Not Listening to Me, Baltic Whisper and Infinity Endeavour have been up at Chung Fa within the last 30 days here for our 3rd event, as it's our 2nd race down the straight.
Yep, and a reminder with the rail in the C position, the false rail will be absent. There will be no false rail, so they'll be hard up against the outside. Baltic Whisper, Saul Special, potentially to battle it out early, although Jumbo Luck and Not Listening to Me and even Bravo Watchman, I wouldn't be surprised if they put their bibs in to have potentially a little bite for that lead, so maybe again a little bit on the good to fast side.
I thought this was the best piece of work I've seen from Not Listening to Me this season. He's been really keen. They've got the blinkers back on him, so I think it's just focused him up a little bit. And he's getting down on the ratings now. Sylvester de Souza will take them out. Keep Moving is looking nice in the mornings here as well. He's a horse who's already won this season. He's on... His last 2 starts haven't been that good, but he's had a couple of excuses there. But back to the straight 1000's interesting for this horse. He has won down it before. And Solomon's Bay, another interesting runner. I don't know if 1,000 metres is his go, but he seems to be working well enough. He's a fit horse going into this as well. Nice races, I thought.
Certainly is, yeah. He's 3rd up for the season, Solomon's Bay. Let's start off, though, with Jumbo Luck, who's only a couple of lengths behind Hot King Prawn down the straight last time, and then up in trip last time out to the 1,200 metres. Let's get the thoughts of Jack Wong.
I think so far what I feel about him is 1,000 meters probably better. So because after jump we just like let him breathe easily, and then you don't have to chase him. You don't really need to looking for space to take a cover or whatever. Just like let him run free, get the balance, and then he can finish off very well.
And you've done a lot of the track work on this horse since his last run. How's he been going in the mornings?
He's been doing great. Nothing. Everything sounds right. He's healthy. He's still trying to chase other horse every morning. So I'm very happy about him.
So you're confident heading into Sunday with him?
Yeah, yes. Because he won in the what I think is better distance for him, 1,000 meter race, and this time he doesn't have to against those. International class horses, and so I feel very confident on him.
There you go, that's Jumbo Luck and Jack Wong sporting the new HKIR Longines jackets as well. We'll move on, though, and have a look at the next challenger, Wishful Thinker. 1,200 metres at Happy Valley, got back, flashed home, swamped them late, but he's down in trip here.
He is, but a straight 1,000 at Sha Tin can often be like a 1,200 metre race potentially at the Valley. I underestimated this horse a little bit on this night. I thought he might struggle with the 132, but takes a good horse to do this. And we know he's a really good horse. He'll go in the tips for me because it's not an overly big field and he can just sit off the back of them.
Yeah, I've got him in the numbers as well. Yeah. He's the only horse that's beaten Hot King Prawn, isn't he, as well? So, yeah, he's got class. All
right, that's Wishful Thinker. Next one we're going to take a check on is Breeders' Star. Again at Happy Valley, again at 1,200 metres, but he runs 2nd.
Yeah, I prefer to see him at Happy Valley, this horse. Breeders' Star, all his good runs have been there. Interesting they're bringing him here, but look, I'm not going to put him in.
5 starts at Sha Tin, never been in the top 4. 3 runs in the class, never been in the top 4. No thanks.
All right, so he looks like he might be struggling on class. That was Starlight winning again, of course, the day meeting, isn't he, in form? Not Listening to Me, the next one we're going to have a look at. Now, we saw the track work. This is a trial, and I say he's a long way down the ratings now, but does the fire still burn?
Well, Paul's the man suggesting in track work that it does.
Yeah, it's interesting they're putting the blinkers back on. I just thought he was a little bit more focused with those blinkers on. And we did see that race with Jumbo Luck. He didn't finish off the race too badly. He did finish 6th, but he was quite close, and he was only a couple of lengths behind Jumbo Luck. So, look, I've got him in the numbers because I just feel that he's picked up.
That's Romantic Touch alongside of him.
Yeah.
That's obviously at Chung Fa, and Romantic Touch will be in the Chevalier Cup. So
that was Royal Prerogative running 3rd. He goes around in the Class 5, I think, doesn't he?
He does,
Put a
yeah.
space on them. Baltic Whisper, he's got a great record down the straight.
Yep, another one that's been up to Chun Fa, and he's won a trial here over 1,000 metres. I think, look, I gave him a good chance at the Valley last start, and in hindsight, it was probably an error. He did get out of the gates a little bit awkwardly, and 1,000 metres at the Valley, when that happens, you're in trouble, particularly in Class 2. But his record over the straight 1,000 is impeccable. He's only got 120 to carry here with Not Listening to Me in the race off 105. It gives him a reasonably light weight. I'm going to take another chance with him. He carried 133 and ran 56.2 when he beat Wei Fung Vinny back in March. And that was pretty serious time at that particular stage of the season. So I'll give him another chance.
Yeah, I didn't get him in, but I think he will run well. It's one of those races where there's about 5 or 6 chances.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So out of those 5 or 6, who are the 4?
We're going to go with Jumbo Luck. I just think he's coming back from group racing and he's run 3rd behind Hot King Prawn. I think he's really well placed here. He's won down the straight 1,000 from his limited start. So, and we heard from Jack Wong, he says he's better down that straight 1,000. Bravo Watchman, now he's had 3 wins from his 5 starts as well. So he's a 1,000-metre specialist. We'll give him a chance. Not Listen to Me, I made the case for him. He's picked up a bit. And Wishful Thinker from the back. So we went 2, 6, 1 and 3. Really nice race.
It is a really nice race. I settled on Baltic Whisper, the 4. Back to the straight 1,000, Sha Tin. Wishful Thinker's going to be the horse that cuts of them late. Bravo Watchman's a nice enough horse over the course and distance. And Soul Special, look, he won 2 on the trot, and then he stepped to 1,200, which I think stretches him. So back to the 1,000, gives him a better chance. He's on 120 pounds as well. So 4, 3, 6, 5. I'm going to leave Jumbo Luck out only because he's had so many issues and bleeding and heart irregularities and blood in the track here. He's a bit of a time bomb, so I'll take the risk around some others.
All right, OK, it's fair enough. It's a good race, but I'm with Jumbo Luck, much like Paul. 2 and 4, my cue there in race number 3.